action.
Hi, my name's Landon and I'm Arden's mom, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about how these books came about. Arden is a student, and in grade 3, to be honest, she really didn't like writing that much. It was a bit of a struggle for her. It wasn't her favorite thing, right? She thought it was kind of a chore you had to do at school. You could just tell that although she had so many ideas in her head, and she's always been a great storyteller, the writing effort just was something she wasn't into. So last summer, when she was going from grade 3 to grade 4, we started working with Christina Stenstrom, who's her tutor, and we came up with the idea of Arden writing her own book. And she and Christina worked on it really hard. They worked primarily at the San Carlos Library. And, in the beginning, what I loved about it was the fact that Christina didn't really jump into it. She took the time with Arden to kind of teach her kind of the tools of how a writer writes, right, Arden? Mm-hmm. She showed you how to do, word maps and brainstorming, and helped you with outlines and how to structure a story. So all, that foundation that every good writer needs. So she was very patient with Arden and really took the time to help build that foundation. Every time I'd go to the library to pick them up, I was just amazed. They would jump up and they were so excited to read to me whatever they'd just written. And it was awesome. You could see that there was a real transformation going on with Arden, from this being just something you had to do at school and she hated, to something that was fun and that was creative and that she owned, right? Mm-hmm. So to me, this was just wonderful. It's exactly what I was looking for. And the other spark that really, I think, helped Arden a lot was the fact that the librarians started to show an interest, because Arden and Christina were there every week working, and in particular, the children's section librarian, Michelle, was so sweet and so supportive. And when the story got almost done, they read it to her, and she said, "You know what, Arden? If you illustrate it and publish it, I'll show it off here at the library." And I can't tell you what a big deal that was for Arden. It suddenly made her feel like a real author. So that's why when we did that, actually. We did that, and the librarian was great and put an early copy on display in the library, and Arden was so proud of that. So then, after that, she decided to write a second book, right? This was really working, and now she's just finished grade 4. I've seen a huge transformation in Arden's willingness to write, her ability to write, the ease with which she writes, and I really attribute a lot of it to the fact that Christina encouraged her and the librarian encouraged her, and she realized she could be an author. And that, to me, is a wonderful gift, and I think it's a wonderful foundation for the future. So that's why when I learned about blurb.com and saw how professionally they can produce the books, we decided to publish both her first and second book on Blurb, and to donate 10% of it to the San Carlos Library and 10% to the camp that Christina, her tutor, runs, called Christina's Art Adventure Camp. It's a camp for girls. It's designed to empower them and encourage them to be creative. That's what Christina brought out in Arden. I've seen a huge change in Arden. She's gone from a reluctant writer to one where the ideas just spill onto the paper, and I think that will be a gift to her for the rest of her life. I hope you enjoy the books. I know I've enjoyed them, and everyone we've showed them to has been really happy